Nicole is looking for a second date update today. We're going to try to help her out. Hello, Nicole.
Hi, guys. It's so good to talk to you.
Hey,
Great
good
to talk to you.
too.
Welcome in.
Okay, so I met this really sweet guy online, and we had a great time. I really enjoyed my time with him.
This is Steven.
Yes. And so we got together on the first date. We went to Niederman's farm, which is like a fun fall thing to do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we went to the pumpkin patch. We got lost in the corn maze.
That
And
corn maze is a beast, I'll tell you. I've gotten
so
lost in that
fun.
one before.
Oh, I've never been there before.
You've never been to Niederman's?
No.
Oh, you should go. It is fun.
I thought we had a great time. We had just some great conversation. We laughed a lot. He was a little quiet, and I thought, okay, maybe he's just nervous because it's the first date. And I did do most of the talking, but he seemed interested in everything I had to say. And, he smiled a lot, asked a lot of questions, and he'd answer questions if I asked it back to him. So I thought, okay, he's just the shy guy, right? So when he walks me to my car, I hugged him goodbye, and I was like, oh, call me, let's do this again. He's like, yeah, for sure. And it's been a week, and I haven't heard from him. So, yeah, I'm a little thrown off because I'm like, did I miss something? I'm just trying to figure it out.
He could be one of those shy guys that just can't bring himself to make the move. I know one or two couples where she feels like she's always the one who has to initiate.
Yeah.
And who knows why that is? Maybe it's an ego thing. Like he likes to feel wanted, or maybe for whatever reason, that's just not his style. He doesn't know
Or
how.
he's lazy,
Yeah.
maybe.
Or he's lazy. Could be
Yeah.
lazy. Sure.
Yeah, I guess I'm just trying to figure out what did I miss or if, because
Yeah.
I thought the date went great.
Yeah. Fall fun. Nicole and Steven went to Niederman Farms and just enjoyed everything fall has to offer. And they seem to connect. He's a shy guy, or at least he seems so anyway, because she did more of the talking. But then if she would throw a question at him, he was pretty good about volunteering information, right? Like he'd give you more than a one-word answer, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And then at the end, he walked her to her car. She gave him a hug. She said, call me. He said, yeah, for sure. Seemed positive enough. She wasn't getting any weird vibe from him. And that was a week ago, and nothing.
Yes, I don't know if he was just leading me on or I don't know.
Well, let's call him up.
Hello?
Hi, Steven.
This is he.
It's Jeff and Jen at Q102. How are you?
I'm okay. What's up?
Nothing much. We just wanted to check in with you. We spoke with your friend Nicole, who you had that fun Niederman Farms date with. She was very impressed with you, seemed to really enjoy her time with you, and was hoping to get together sooner than later. Wondering if you'd be open to that.
Yeah, I'm not super comfortable talking on here, so, I guess take it easy on me.
Well, I get the discomfort. I guess it's weird when a radio station calls you.
Especially about something
Yeah.
so personal.
But she said
Yeah.
nice things. It's not, no one's going to dog you for maybe having something else going on, or you're just not interested. You're allowed to have your thoughts and feelings on this. We're just curious if it's something you'd be open to, and if not, why not?
Yeah,
Especially if it's something that can help her.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you kind of an overall. We were at this huge farm, kids everywhere. We were in a corn patch, and I said to her, which dating apps have you tried? And she listed all the dating apps, totally fine, whatever. But then she says loudly in front of a bunch of kids, but I bailed on Tinder because how many dozens of one-night stands can a girl really have?
Oh.
Yeah, dozens of one-night stands. That is not my thing. I do not sleep around. And, I take that very seriously. I don't just do that with anybody. So, I'm not judging, but it's just not my thing,
But you are judging.
Yeah.
Judging without judging, I guess. Yeah.
Is this judging or discerning?
How do you determine the difference?
How do you determine? Well, the judging is saying she sleeps around, so she's a horrible person and a slut. Versus discerning is, oh, okay, so that's her thing. It's not my thing, so that's not a good fit.
But also,
Yeah,
why
number
ask the
two.
question if you don't want to hear the answer?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to know a little more about you, and you said a little too much. I'm not really comfortable, being with somebody who's had so many partners. So it just kind of
Yeah,
turned
did
me
you
off.
point blank ask her, or what was your question? Was your question just which dating apps have you tried, and then she offered up the information about Tinder facts, or did you say how many guys have you hooked up with online dating?
No, I just simply asked what app she's on, and she listed all of them, and that was fine. And then all of a sudden, she starts mentioning her excursions, as you call it, and I didn't want to know. Too early.
Right,
It's
and you're
scary.
saying that I slept with all these people, but the whole point of Tinder was that I was being hit up for one-night stands, and I was like, I just don't really want to do that. I wasn't saying I was sleeping with all these people.
So he misunderstood you?
Yes.
You can kind of get the picture.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
but you replied with, he said that you replied with, there's only so many one-night stands a girl can have.
How many dozens of, I think is what she said.
What?
Right. And I meant that as like, if you go on Tinder, that's what you're going to do because that's what everybody wants.
Oh.
And I would have been like, I hear that, sister.
It's exhausting.
Yeah, but I'm interested in, he was like, it was too soon to find out that information. So if you would have found it out months later, you would have been okay?
I don't know. This just kind of gave me the ick. It was the early on red flag. I don't know if it would have been okay later, but I know right now it wasn't okay.
What was that story we had, I don't know, weeks ago about the average number wasn't it 14?
14, yeah. Average number of sexual partners.
Mm-hmm.
Some may be more, some may be less, but the average was 14.
Which has got to be a number that is mortifying for parents and grandparents. Right?
I'm going to ask
Yeah.
my mom.
Anyone
I
over
forgot.
the age of 60 probably.
I'm gonna
is,
tell her, ask
mortified
her,
by that
like,
number.
Do you think 14 is a lot? And see what she says. She's a nana.
Yeah.
I'll report back.
Yeah, you think your mom would tell you the truth if you asked her?
How many? What's your
Oh,
number, Mom?
God. The two. My sister's dad and my dad. That's it.
And that's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Does that change things if she's saying that her communication to him was not that she slept with dozens of guys, but that's what happens on Tinder? But he
I'm
took
good,
it
guys.
as her giving him a number.
Assuming that was the context she meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's totally, it was a misunderstanding, obviously, but the fact that he's so close-minded and judgy about it, like, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I
All right.
got you too.
All right. Well, thank you both for taking the call. We really appreciate it. We got it cleared up.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
And Nicole, it was a pleasure talking with you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
All right. You bet. Good luck out there.
Bye.
Okay. If you need a little help with the second date update, just send us an email, Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.